Thanks.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Or can you
We
guys?
are not able to see you.
Yeah, we are able to hear
You
you
can see.
Now,
clearly.
yes.
All right. My goodness. Ground rules are pretty simple for today. Take it very casual. This is just a fun segment. And I would like to lay out the rules. Number one, all of you will be given three topics, and you have to select out of those three. You can speak on all those three topics or either one topic. I don't care, but you have to finish within 5 minutes of your time. And as Pallavi or Asutosh has mentioned, at 4 minutes, Asutosh is going to tell you you are done with your 4 minutes, and at 5 minutes he will inform that you are done with your time. And no matter whether you have concluded or not, you have to stop at that point, or else I will pass to the next presenter, because we have to understand our time a little bit. And if I give you three topics, if you are not happy with these topics, let me know. I have a lot of topics. All right. I take it casual. So I know Hira has to go. Hira is hurrying up and he's on a nice attire. So Hira, question for you. I will give you three topics and you can either select one or all three, and you can speak for 5 minutes. All right. So
Sure.
number one question for you. What is the one festival in your culture that you cherish celebrating the most? That is question number one. Question number two. Can you share with us your first flight journey experience? That is question number two. And question number three is, what is the one thing which you don't like about Indian culture?
Repeat the third question.
What is the one thing you don't like about Indian culture?
Okay, I will go with the first question.
Awesome. Awesome. Asutosh, you can start timing.
Yes.
Uh, in India, there are lots of festivals, but among all those festivals, I like Deepavali most. Deepavali is one of the Deepavali is one of the festival which is celebrated almost all over India. It is a holy festival in remembrance of Lord Ram when he returned back to Ayodhya after spending 14 years of life in forests. All the people of Ayodhya welcomed him with great joy. They welcomed him with deeps, lighting. They welcomed him with lights, which we called deep. In India, each and every Hindu house on that day are lighted so beautifully that anyone can imagine that there is something historic behind this, and the history is behind that. After killing Ravana, Lord Ram returned back to Ayodhya. Two things are related to that festival. One, goddess Durga. We also call her Sakti, goddess Sakti. She helped Ram in killing Ravana. Before that, before the worship of goddess Sakti, Lord Ram was not able to kill Ravan, but after worshipped her, she gave him some extra Sakti. I don't know what is its English meaning. Sakti, power, I think, power. Extra, he got some extra power from her, extra blessings from her, and after that, Lord Ram capable of killed Ravana. It's a historical festival, and we all are celebrating with great joy. During nowadays, what we do on Dasahara Dasmi, 10th day of that day, 10th day of the victory, we people make some statues of Ravan, Kumbhakaran, and burnt them we play many roles on that occasion. Some were role on Hanuman, some took part role as Bhagwan, Lord Ram, some took part as Sugriv. That means a lot of people, all the participants of the war between Ram and Ravana, we play that situation. We imagine, we try to recall that situation. And after that, when on the day of Dasahara, Ravan and Kumbhakarna is killed by Lord Ram and Lord Lakshman. This is a historic festival which is celebrated all over India and some of the Hindu countries out of India also. I think Maldives.
4 minute completed.
Yeah. I think Maldives is one of the most prominent Hindu country where Dasara is celebrated. So Deepavali, that day we also worship goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. Every home worship goddess Lakshmi for good, for wealth. So I will conclude with one point that every Dasara we just worship our God Ram, Lakshman, along with goddess Lakshmi is also worshipped. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Hiram, for sharing with us. I appreciate it and I appreciate your time. All right. Without further delay, I will move on to next presenter. And the next presenter is Nilesh. So Nilesh, I have 3 questions for you. And those are very easy. And those are my favorite ones. If listen to it very carefully. If money were not the physical object, all right. If money were not the physical object, what career option you would have opted? That is question number 1. All right. Question number 2. Any person in your life.
You have to repeat it one. You have to repeat it, Ajay. Sorry, your voice was breaking. Sorry.
Let me check my. All right. If money were not the physical object, what career option would you opt? If money were not the physical object, what career option would you opt? That is question number 1. Question number 2 is what are the 3 things you love most about Indian culture? That is question number 2. Question number 3 is what is your dream vacation and why? So you can either speak on one topic or you can speak on all these 3 topics, but you have 5 minutes of your time. All the best. Asutosh, you can start timing.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to go with the third option. Third question actually, what would be my dream vacation? So, I mean, it's a kind of dream, right? So it could be anything. I'm not sure if it would sound realistic or not, but yes. So even when I got my sense, so from that day onwards, we have to have a tremendous pressure upon it, right? When we were child, we had examination pressure, and when we went through all of those things, then we had to chase our dream to professional career. Here also we have a lot of pressure upon us. So my dream vacation would be like whatever time I would have, 2 months, 3 months time, where there won't be any pressure upon me that I have to go back to my work and I have to improve myself or whatever it is. We have to shape my career in a different way, because all the time our mind revolves around this. So sometimes we feel that we don't enjoy the way it should be. The dream vacation should be definitely. I would like to go to Europe, and I have heard that it is very beautiful, and different countries, including Switzerland, Germany, the other countries in the Europe. where I would like to explore the world, where it would be a good opportunity for me to understand their culture, that how people are, stress-free there. Because we sometimes have heard this data that the people living in Switzerland are the happiest people. People who are living in New Zealand are the happiest people. So why they are happiest? Why they are not so much bothered about their career, and why it is happiness is their ultimate goal in their life. Why we are chasing fast, and why we are putting ourselves in competitive world, and why we don't feel that much happiness sometimes within us. So definitely there are so many ways we are following, like meditation and the other stuff, which where we feel that it could give us that happiness, and definitely sometimes we succeed in doing that. But yeah, for 3 months, I don't want to work anything. I don't have to bother about anything. I just have to see the world, see the beauty of nature, meeting with different people living in around the world, and how they develop. Because here in India we have been hearing this for so long that we had been with the guru at that time, right? And we were called the word of gold, like that. But why still people are suffering here, even though they were very much enlightened long back, thousands years ago, or two, or more than that, right? Even we have historical scripture as well, where we can see that in the ancient time, people were very happy. So what happened? We know a little medieval history that some atrocities happened to our people, and the people living in different countries attacked us brutally because we were not ready, and we were happily living people, and we never thought of attacking anyone. We never thought of fighting with anyone, and we were so
4 minutes over.
Sure. So I want to explore this thing in my life. Whenever I would get time, I will try to visit around the world and get some historical knowledge, cultural knowledge, and interactive. It would be interaction with people. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir, Nilesh, for sharing with us. Definitely, I also feel I need a break. Every Friday I feel I need a break, and for Saturday morning I'm like, no, I should not be stopping. I think. All right, thanks for that. And who is my next victim? Probably I would like to ask some questions to Riddhima. So Riddhima, a question for you. All right, and easy questions. What you wanted to become when you were growing up as a kid? That is question number 1 for you. All right. What is the one thing you love most about your family? That is question number 2. All right. And question number 3 is what is the role of education in our life? So again, same rule applies to you. Either you can speak on all these 3 topics or one topic. All the best.
Thank you so much.
If you want me to repeat any topic, I would be happy to do that.
No, that's okay. What I want to become in my childhood, I'll go with that, and more or less go with the second one also. So in my childhood, as everybody know me, I'm from defense background. So in my childhood, I always want to become either an army officer or IS officer, because there was, you can say, there was a aura, because every day I was watching my dad. He's going for office and wearing uniform and with stars and all. So that fascinates me. So when I was child, I grown up, and every day I was thinking, maybe when I'll grow up, when I'll pass out my college, and I'll become an army officer. So I mentally prepared for that. When I started my college, I took NCC, and that's also everybody knows. So I took NCC and go and took a form from some of my friends. She told me that we can opt NCC as well. So in if you want to become an army officer or choose to UPSC, that will help you in that. So I'll go there and took a form. And in my 3 years, I seriously enjoyed a lot. Not NCC, my college also. There was, I think, everybody fascinating about their college. They have some dreams because in college, when we go and after that, there is a freedom and all. So I was also, when I started my college, I was also feeling good. Sometimes we bunk classes due to, because I want to feel that sometimes connect to movie, because if you are bunking classes, that's cool, like I like cool. So I enjoy that also. So every time I started preparing for UPSC also. So in my college, and then gradually 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I went for the integrity camp, and there was NCC. You have to always perform 2-3 camps in a year. So you are eligible for took it exam for B certificate and C certificate. So I did that. And after, when I was in my final year, so I spoken to my dad because I want to become an army officer. And he listened all these things very sincerely. And after that, his decision was no. I don't know what was in his mind, and he said no. I can't tell you what is reason behind it. So he tell me that I can't tell you. And I was and seriously, that time my expressions was, oh shit. So I wasted 3 years. So not at all. So then I moved for the UPSC and took twice, thrice examination. I took that and not clear for mains. Then I give up for the, so that every time I was thinking, so whenever I'm listening, somebody is preparing for UPSC, I feel very positive and energetic. Oh, somebody is doing that. So, but it's my personal. But it's personal opinion. I want to conclude with 3-4 points. If you have some dream, you have to put your not 100%. You have to put your 1000%. So if you are putting your serious effort, and so definitely you will achieve whatever you want. And if you have dream for anything, who want to become an astronaut, for you want to become an army officer, for anything, and even if you have dream for anything which is not related to somebody else, or you are looking for that, if you have that is beyond. So you have to give your 100%, then definitely you will get success. So somehow I'm feeling I didn't get my 100%. That's why not succeeded. So it's my personal opinion. So thank you so much. This is all for today.
Exact 5 minutes you completed.
Yeah, thank you, Riddhima, for sharing if what you wanted to become when you were growing up. I still don't know what I wanted to become. So nice to hear from you. And today we were able to see you clearly. So make sure that you sit near to your lights so that we can see you. Good job on that. All right. So next, I would like to call Asutosh, and I have some good topics for him. Asutosh, are you ready? Pallavi is
Yes, I am ready.
Asutosh. So Asutosh, very simple questions for you. All right. I will start why Riddhima's father didn't allow her to pursue their dream. So my question will be on a similar line to you. Let me think. What are the important question I can give you? All right.
So don't worry. I'll do the timer thing for you. Okay.
Okay. Asutosh, what are the 3 things you don't like about Indian parents? That is question number 1 to you. All right. Question number 2 is very simple. Can you tell us a little bit about your day one at your job? That is question number 2. All right. And no need to hurry. If you don't understand question, I will repeat it for you. All right.
No problem.
What are the few things you don't like about social media? So you can, speak on any topic which you like the best. All the best, Asutosh.
Thank you. So I will start with 3 things of Indian culture. Indian parents, sorry, not Indian culture, Indian parents. So the first thing which I want to tell, like, they are very much conservative kind of personality. Because I belongs to Bihar, a very small village, where I am not allowed to do what I want to do. So the first thing was conservative. Second thing was always they stick to their friends or relatives or seniors or a person who is very good in their life. They follow their instructions. Or like if I want to do engineering, then they will ask these questions to the person who is doing IS or maybe an engineer. They will take a guidance. Okay, see, my child is want to be an engineer. So is it a good line for him? So they are not giving a free hand to their child to do whatever they want to do. Restriction is a one thing where they always stick. And the third thing was like if I want to go somewhere, like from Monday to Friday, I'm working very hard to learn something like tuitions, schools. And if I want to go with my friend to chill out on Saturday or Sunday, so they're having a problem. You know, you should have to, you have to study Saturday, Sunday also, because the guy who cracked UPSC examinations had instructed him ki Saturday, Sunday or Monday to Sunday, you have to, every day you have to give 10 hours, 15 hours or whatever, so that you can get success. Because this is all rituals coming from it's a common things which coming from all parents. Because in a starting time, I want to go in a defense line, but my father and my uncles, my relatives, they told, "Arey, don't go in defense line, yaar. They will kill you. You have not that much of courage to pick up a gun and shoot anyone, because you are very much a kind of person who having a very what kind like I am very afraid of doing such things. So they go, no, you don't go in that line. This is not suit for you. So okay, then where I have to go? I want to be an engineer. So in 12th standard and 10th standard, especially in 10th standard, I have not scored a very good marks. So my father asked one person who is a bank manager. And he asked me, okay, my child has not scored good marks in 10th standard and he wants to take science stream. So how come he clears all papers? He will not get pass. He said, okay, it's better that he will took arts department, so that it's good, easy for him to grow and get some job. And Ajay know how poor I am in history. To be very honest. In fact, if I took arts extreme, I would not be here standing here, to be very honest. So it's my ego and it's my, you can say, energy level. Like all a person are against me, and I am only one person who wants to take engineering extreme. And I believe in myself, you know, I can do better in engineering, rather than I don't know how much marks I scored in 10th level, because I know how much I studied for that examination. Because at that time, I'm not very focusing on reading books and something. So I know where I did mistake. So in 12th, I took science extreme, clear 12th is a very good percentage, then clear so many engineering examinations. And right now, whatever decision I took, I stand with there. So, some day back, my brother have cleared 12th examinations. So I have to
4 minutes are
talk with my
over.
father. Oh, I have to talk with my father. And he told me, yes, listen, he is not cleared any engineering examination. So what do you think? BSc is good for him? So I said, but he want to do engineering. So why you are pulling him to do BSc? Okay, he's not scoring well in all competitive examinations. So I said, leave him dream, and whatever he want to do in his life, let it do. So why you are pushing him to do something else where he is not interested? So he said, the same thing you did when you have not scored good marks in class 10. So I told, but I am in a very good positions. I am earning some good amount, and I am not blaming you for this all life. So these all conversation goes on, and I'm very happy that I took decisions. So by wrapping my speech with a very good notes, which is, time is a school in which we learn, and time is a fire in which we burn. So thank you from my side.
We wanted to say you thank you. Your speech is a blessing for us. So definitely we.
Excellent speech. Yeah, I agree,
Yeah.
Ashutosh.
And I know you are good at history or mathematics. I know all your scores. At least I was history topper. But I'm not sure about like how much I scored in mathematics or how much you scored. So thanks for walking us through. All right. I would like to ask Deepak Raj, very easy questions, Deepak, to you. Don't worry. All right. So let me see what I can give it to you. So Deepak, I know you are in +2 right now, and you are aspiring to be an engineer, if I'm not wrong. So if given an opportunity, question number 1 for you: if given an opportunity, which would be the dream country would you would like to work in? I repeat again: if given an opportunity, which would be the dream country you would like to do job in? Okay, that is question number 1. Question number 2 is, can you tell us a little bit about who inspires you and why? That is question number 2. Question number 3 is very simple. Who was your childhood hero? I mean, who is your childhood hero? Still you are you are in school. So you can speak on any topic, and Asutosh will time it for you. You understood the question?
I go with
You understood the questions, or you repeat?
yes, I understood.
All right, thank you.
I go with the third point, third question. That is, who is the hero in my childhood? That is my brother and my parents also. In my childhood, that means nursery to 10th. I doing the school. My brothers so much guide me anytime in all in subject and in the personal and the personal problems also. When I attend I do the 1 to 5 from Madhuban, and then I shifted in Muzaffarpur, Kati, Chandrasil Vidyapit, 5th to 10th. Where I faces so much problems in hostels also and school also, because this place is new for me, and I when I go, and also I feeling also homesickness, because I never live with I live with the hostel. That's why, and I spent 2 years 2 years in hostel, and also say about the problems of hostel, because school is best, and also many teachers guide me, ma'ams and teachers, male and female teachers both. But in hostel, I feel so much problems among the child, because I what say I'm not maintain the that child with me. I'm not able to what connection with interconnection with him and her, and he's also, that's why I'm facing problem. I told my brothers and fathers also, "Yeah, I'm not live with a hostel." Say why you not want to live with a hostel? Because this place is best, and you live with the house. You moving here and there, and also you remember that my parents always make him distance from the business line, And also, my teacher said, Deepak, you do not go in business because you can't do the business work. You only do the work. That's why. I'm also not interested in business. I'm also feel lucky to my parents distance from the business. I'm so much happy because I am uh, I am feel that I'm not handle that type of work because I do the official type of work. So in hostels, I'm tell my brothers and parents say, Deepak, why you not leave? This is best. And where are you going? Then I tell the problem because I'm good in study and also up to 8th or 9th level. 9th level, then I moved to Muzaffarpur, Lakshmi Chowk, Bij Bihari Gali. Then say Deepak all leave the hostel because I like the school so much. Also, principal ma'am said, Deepak, suppose you go to Muzaffarpur and also from the what transport system, you can in transport system in bus. So many children not torture me, not torture you. Okay, I'm say, ma'am, no, I'm not, no, but I'm not live with the hostel because I bored by the hostel, by the students also. That's why I am moving from the Muzaffarpur by the transport system, and also uh, in after that I feeling good and also study are going well up to seventh, up to
4
seventh,
minutes
then
completed,
eighth.
Deepak.
After Okay, bhaiya. And after my principal ma'am changed and school going by the bhaiya, my principal what say? No teacher sell in the market. That's I go and bring in Chandrasil Vidyapit. That's why because after changing the principal, teacher come and then change. Teacher come. Suppose that 2 1 weeks are teaching and then change. In assembly, principal says announcement. In Kati, there is no system of selling and buying the teacher. That's why I can't go in Kati and bring the teacher. That's why in the facing the problem. Up to after 10th, I in physics syllabus not completed. By I'm doing the home tuition and also I'm not a good by the expected marks in also board, but I'm also happy and also I want to do hard work in
5
my
minutes completed.
now continue and study. So I thank you.
Thank you, Deepak, for sharing with us. What a great, seriously, like Asutosh one and Deepak, all schools and all. I remember. I don't want to remember those old days. I was not good at studying. All right. I will ask next presenter to share some learning with us. So let three beautiful questions for you. And let me see what I can give it to you. All right, are you ready? Your question number one: who loves you more?
You were mute. You were asking to whom?
To you, Amen.
Okay, okay.
Asking three questions, and you can pick any of those or three of those. I don't care. So it's very simple. Any movie you watched recently that inspired you? Any movie or TV shows, anything which you watched and that inspired you? That is question number one. Question number two is,
Please repeat question number one.
all right, I can do that. Any movies you have watched recently which inspired you or motivated you? Or any TV serial or any TV shows or any motivational speech, right? You guys write that you are listening to motivational speeches, So that is question number one. Question number two is, can you tell us a little bit about your job interview, the first job interview? That is question number two. Question number three is, who loves you more, mom or dad?
Yeah, thank you, Ajay. And I will go with the first question. That is the movie which inspired me, which I have watched recently. So there is one movie on Z5, and the name of the movie is Pariksha. It is a new released on a Z5. So the movie is all about a hard work and how the education, or what is the role of education in changing our lives. A movie start with there was a rickshaw puller, and he used to do so much of hard work, and he used to work full throughout the day, like 17 18 hours a day, in order to teach his son. This movie was shot in the Ranchi, Jharkhand. So the movie brought and the movie showcasted, showcased a character, a person who was doing a lot of hard work, and they for his son. His son was studying in a state board examination, and he was a rickshaw puller of an international school of Ranchi, and he used to carry those school students from their houses to the school. So he had a dream of, like, he always dreamt of getting admission of his son into that particular school, and his son was excellent in the studies. So what he did, he just, and the student used to throw their old books, their old school bags. So he used to take those things and give it to their son, his son, that okay, you can reuse those bags, those books. So one day when he has given the CBSE books to his son said, these are not of my use, because they are not of state boards. He was in 10th standard. So he said, I won't be able to give exams, and there is no need of. Then the rickshaw puller realized that everything a person can achieve his dream, or only successful people are studied from this kind of international school, and they can achieve higher things in their life. So he one day, out of his luck, he just found a wallet full of money. So he somehow managed his son to get admission in that international school, and nobody was ready to give him an admission, but somehow they have taken the interview, and he was excellent in the study, so that he got enrolled in that school. But as we all know that private institutions are very expensive, nobody can afford, and he was a rickshaw puller, he was working hard in his day-to-day life. So he started doing robberies, and because to manage the IIT courses or any other course of any other English classes and all. And meanwhile, his son was also facing some problems in his school. The students used to bully him. They used to make fun of him because his father was a rickshaw puller. So these things were showing, and one day when he was doing a robbery, he was caught, and he was put inside the jail. And after that, he was beaten a lot, and he was tortured, but he didn't even said his name, because he don't want that his son or his wife should know that he is like a thief, because his son will feel very bad. So this movie broadcasted many things about our society. Another incident is, there was an IPS officer. When he came to know it, from his pocket, he found a slip of that school. So when he came to know that he understood all the story, that he is doing for everything for his son. So what he did, he went to his home, and he started teaching his son, the rickshaw puller's son, about physics, chemistry and all. He was an IIT Delhi gold medalist. So another prospect which was shown in that movie is that the politician involved, they were thinking that this IPS is making more name and fame instead of us. So they wanted their party banner to be there. This is my idea and all. So somehow they showed that it is all about the politician. They just got him transferred. And that the rickshaw puller used to motivate his child that only the study is the only thing which will help us to move out of this world, this poor world and everything. Okay. So what my learning and what I wanted to teach a child or any maid or household, help children, and I wanted to help everybody. A particular child, if he or she is very good in studies, I am going to sponsor him or her throughout the life till he or she is going to achieve. But my bad luck is that I have not found anyone. Whomever I have sponsored, they just failed in their studies, or they are more into playing and everything. So this is my learning, and this is the movie which inspired me. I would recommend each and every one of you, please watch this movie. It is an exceptional movie which I have watched recently. Thank you.
Thank you, Pallavi, for sharing a nice movie with us. Definitely, we are inspired, and I'm going to watch it. Not this week. Lot of things on calendar.
15 days back, I watched that. That's really, you can say, that's not a bad story. Story is very good and a little bit bitter truth. That is the bitter truth of society, slums area, how people are thinking and all. So
Yeah,
literally,
and
that's a
Right,
great
right.
movie.
it is a very like small budget movie, and it showcasted many
Yeah,
many
yeah.
aspects of the society, what the politician, how the government official work, how the people treat. Even I have not highlighted, but when that Riksha Pula
And
son was
how
used to
international
sit
schools
with
are
that,
very expensive.
yeah, and when that son used to sit with the other students on the rickshaw, how their parents used to treat him
Yes.
that, oh, you are a poor person, you are never going to succeed, just do and all. So it touched many aspects of the society.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if when I can watch, but I would be definitely interested in watching that. And in fact, I wanted to challenge some of the status quo through my writing, but I'm a positive person, so I have to sugarcoat my writing. I want to write on those topics, but again, I mean, somebody should not come to me and you are hurting Indian sentiments, and also I have to take care of that. I was having a discussion with Tati on that. And she was like, no, you can speak from, or you can write from your heart, whatever you have. So thank
Yes, of course. Whatever you want, you can write. So everybody aware about it.
Right, right. But still, let me think. All right, that would be, I think Kundan Kumar is not here. Why he left?
Just now he left.
Just now he left, he was there.
Oh, yeah, he was here. I was about to give him topic, or he may have got disconnected. That could be a
Yeah,
case.
just see
Wait
whether
for
he's
1
in
minute
waiting room
whether
or
he
not.
is sending or not.
Palbi mein Pariksha movie name.
Yes.
Yeah, Pariksha movie name, it is on z5.com.
Yes.
See you.
Superb.
What happened? Why he got disconnected? Can you send a really quick message? We are.
Ajay, he's here.
Hi, Kundan. Kundan, can you hear us? Kundan, can you hear us?
I guess he having a problem. Oh, network issue, I guess, Ajay.
Okay. Kundan, can you hear us?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you better.
I don't know if I can give you topic because we are not able to hear you. Yeah, Kundan, can you hear
Hello.
us?
Can you,
Yeah, Kundan, yeah.
yes, I can hear you.
All right. So I will give you some easy topics. You are in college, so I don't want to trouble you a lot.
Kundan, yeah, Ajay, unmute.
Yeah, you know ground rules, right?
He is disconnected.
Interesting.
Network issue, I guess.
We have some buffer time, so I would wait for him for 1 or 2 minutes, and after that I will take a call, or we will take a call.
He
Kundan
has
is here.
joined.
Hey, Kundan. Kundan, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I was disconnected.
Ajay, I guess network issue for him. So
Mm-hmm.
this will continue. So it's better that we can you can give him a topic, and he can
Yeah.
record his video or audio, and he can share in a group.
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
Kundan, so I will
You
give you.
can also Ajay write on the chat box the topic names, because in between
You
he
can-
is getting disconnected.
if you can message me, then I can also paste all the questions whatever asked by you in a group.
Right.
So if
I think
anyone-
Kundan.
I am right now is everything.
Kundan, we are not able to listen you, Kundan.
Again, he's disconnected. I think I will send him the question on a WhatsApp message. Not a problem. All right. I hope everybody has some good learnings today, and everybody has some fun. And I wanted to share one thing with you guys. I maybe so you watch a lot of motivational videos, right? I see a lot of people that I have to watch one motivational video. Do you know what is the most motivational thing in life? Just if you have to tell, like you have visualization, you have motivational video, you have goal setting, you have vision board, and then you have prayers, you have meditation, you have affirmations.
Self motivation.
Long-term goals.
Long-term goals. Okay. What is the other one? What is just one? If you have to tell.
What is your question? Can you repeat it?
All right. Never mind. Let me repeat the question. So when you listen to somebody or when you watch a movie, you get inspired or motivated, right? So my question to you is, what is the one thing, what is the one motivation that lasts all the time? So there are certain techniques for motivation, right? Motivation comes from watching a movie. Motivation comes from watching any motivational video. Motivation comes from doing positive affirmations. Motivation comes from doing meditation. Motivation comes from doing goal setting, right? Doing vision board, doing running, correct? So what is the most powerful among all these options? I mean,
Without
everlasting. It is, enduring, eternal. I mean, there's no bond to that energy.
Believing in God.
Believing in
That's always
God.
that always
Self-motivation
motivates
and
me.
ready to change yourself.
Self-motivation, ready to change.
Yeah, man.
These are concepts actually.
And also without 100% on your work, you get good in result in the particular work and that work.
Right. So you said
Visualization.
self-motivation. You said self-motivation, but how? That's a question.
Like visualization and long-term goals.
Visualization, long-term goals. Riddhima said, believe in God. Any idea?
Yeah.
We are close actually. Kundan, I will give little later.
I would say success. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so as per my opinion, success gives us motivation. Let's suppose whatever we are doing, we write affirmation, we watch motivational videos, or whatever we are doing. If we don't succeed in our short-term goal, we would get demotivated. This is my personal experience in my life. Whenever I get success, whatever I am doing, let's suppose I am working hard to present something in my office, and if it would go well, and if I would get appreciation for everybody, and if I think from within that, okay, I have really done well, so that, that was paid off. Whatever effort I have put in my, working or whatever goal, a short-term goal I have defined for me, and if I succeeded, then nothing could be, better than that, and nothing, no motivation could be better than that, as per my opinion.
Sure. But here is the thing. I don't know, like, this is a deep question little bit. This is not an easy question, by the way, huh? Like, I mean, I think a lot sometimes. So this question came like that actually. And this is my idea for a write-up whenever I get a time. You said that thinking about success, like succeeding on something, right? But when you do a task, you have those positive thoughts and negative thoughts, right? Like both kind of thoughts, correct? He talked about Asutosh talked about doing a visualization, right? Riddhima talked about doing prayers, correct? So I was looking for techniques. So if I have to give answer in one line, and I don't know how many of you are doing it, affirmations are the best powerful motivator in this world. Affirmations, doing positive affirmations. Why? What is the reason? When somebody is motivating you, right, then you have an external force who is forcing you. So that power will not last for a long time. When you do affirmations, you are telling to yourself, those are like lies, right? But when you tell some lie 100 times, it becomes a powerful self-belief, correct? So for example, some of affirmation which I used to do when I had struggled with my writing. I mean, I was like, I had great ideas in mind, and it is not coming on a piece of paper. and I wrote an affirmation. I am an author. It's very simple. And I did it for a month, and right now, like, I don't have any problem. I have a self-belief that I have idea, and I know why to write actually. So if you are not doing it, you can go ahead and write some good affirmations. And there is a technique of doing affirmations. I don't know how many of you know that you write affirmations on a piece of paper, right? That, okay, I'm Asutosh would write, I'm a beautiful husband, right? Or I love myself, right? I am going to nail it. Or so when you say I'm going to nail it, don't just read it. All right, stand in front of mirror and feel it, right? I love myself, I have a beautiful life. The more you feel, the more it goes into your subconscious mind, and everything will start falling into place. That is something I wanted to share with you. When I was doing running, I got this idea this morning, and I feel in fact we have scientific reason for that as well. So if some of you are not doing affirmations, it's a great learning for you to start. Anybody has anything? We have some time left. I'm glad.
Kundan is ready.
And Kundan is back. He's
Kundan is
joined
back.
now.
Hello,
Kundan,
Kundan.
you are back.
Yes.
He is having a problem, right? Kundan?
Kundan.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
We cannot hear you. That's the problem.
Don't worry, Kundan. You will be given a topic. You can record your audio or video message. You can send in the group.
Yeah, because we cannot hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we will give you 3 topics on our WhatsApp classes. And
I am ready. You are everything absolutely right.
But we are not able to hear you, Kundan. That's the problem.
Right. I am out of home now.
Okay.
okay, let me give you topic.
Hello.
You are so enthusiastic, so I don't want.
He's disconnected.
Ajay. So actually, you have passed the question to Kundan. That's
Yeah, Kundan.
He joined again. Kundan.
Let it be, Ashutosh. We are not able to hear it. Just message him in the chat.
Yes. That is what I am. Kundan, we are not able to listen you.
Kundan, I will give you one topic. I know you want to speak, so I don't want to be a barrier, barrier in front of you. So Kundan, a question for you. Where does mental toughness comes from? Like, how you define mental toughness and where it comes from? That is question number 1. All right. And question number 2 is for you would be, what are the few things you don't like about social media? No, what are the few things you like about social media? All right. That is question number 2 to you. Or any childhood memories you would like to share with us? That is question number 3. My goodness, he is not here. Kundan? Kundan?
He's right now joined.
I'm pretty sure he must have missed the question.
Yes.
Let me.
I think also.
Yeah, Kundan, you got 3 questions, right? Or you want me to repeat? Kundan?
Hello.
Yeah, Kundan, you got 3 questions, right, from me?
I got one question.
What?
My first question got one question.
Are you guys able to hear him?
No, Ajay. No.
No, bhaiya.
Better that you can message.
Kundan, you have a very bad network issue, so it's better to you can record your topic and after that send to Ajay or send it to Pallavi. So it's better.
He is disconnected,
Because,
Ridhima.
All right. I will let you guys go because even I have got a lot of things to do. Today is going to be a challenging day, I know, but I will nail it. All right. I hope everybody has some good fun. And
Yes.
again, tomorrow we are meeting. I think tomorrow we are meeting at 6 p.m. India time.
Yes, 6 p.m.
Be prepared and all the best to everybody. Anybody has anything like any concerns which they want to highlight or anything?
No.
No,
Not yet.
any good things? We have still got 2 more minutes because we started. I think we are right on the time. Any good thing which have happened to you or anything?
If you want to
Yeah,
convey
we
something,
started
you
waking
can.
up early in this week.
You started waking, but I don't know what is the early morning. Like somebody writes early morning. Like what is the early morning? Early morning could be 3:30 for Deepak Raj, right? It's 5:30 for me. So
5:30 for us.
right, what is the early morning? It could be like for Sakti, it could be 6 a.m. early morning, right?
No.
I assume, right?
So for
8:30.
No, we
Sakti,
mentioned time. We don't write early.
Somebody I saw somebody writing early morning. So I understand, what is the meaning of early morning actually? What Nilesh was saying something.
no, I was just mentioning that for Sakti it's 9 a.m.
Early morning. I don't think so.
Yes.
We can say Hira, your timing is early morning.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I'm agree. I'm agree with you.
I don't have.
3 o'clock would be early
I
morning.
I don't have gumption to fight with him. He is a top.
Hira.
He will.
No,
be
no,
a
no.
topper.
Yes.
So, all right, I will let guys. I will let you guys go right now, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good
Okay.
rest of your evening and enjoy. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.